Bavaro Princess, and that was awesome. 5-star platinum. We had good service, good treatment. But one thing I want to say about this Nexus store VIP, it just it wasn't what I was expecting. Um, it's the same way you buy a ticket of the guy off the beach for $80. We end up paying 189 to experience a VIP, but it is the same. It's nothing, no difference. It's nothing VIP. I had a stop at the pool, the clear pool. There was a guy with a floating table and had champagne, and with small cups. Nothing to talk about. The sandwich was bread and cheese and nachos dip in the pool. What do you call it? In the middle of the ocean, there's a sandbank, and you stop there. My son ended up seeing some starfish, and not only one. You see, maybe about four. I did not call us. We were just like 5 feet away from him. He was with the GoPro, and he just diving and looking at it. Anyhow, yeah. So the VIP, the Rodriguez store, it's not. It's the same. We've been there 4 times now. The first time was awesome. The host, the guy with Danilo Tours, he was awesome. He entertained us from it started to pick up to the end of the trip, and he see everybody to the hotel, and he greet them, and that was good. That was awesome. But the VIP for Nexus is not all that great, man. I give it a 1 star. Um, when we went to get picked up, we some bush area. Well, that was totally new for me. Um, we were cramping a speedboat. We took a speedboat down, and when we reached the island, it was all rock. You have you have to walk through some rock and then walk through a trail, and then there was a sit-down restaurant, but mediocre, same thing. Um, and then we went for a swim, but the section of the beach where we swam at, oh my God, there was rock all over. It had a little piece of sandbank, and we swam there. But the first time we there was just minimum coral was at that place the first time we were there. Um, and then when on our way back, we had to come through some rock again. I end up falling because I step on rock and I just lift up my 2 foot because I couldn't stand the pain, and I felt floating in the water. I thought I would have floated the boat because I didn't want to step on the rock. Um, yeah, so I just come out here to say we had an awesome time, but the VIP, don't waste your money on a VIP tour. Just buy a normal ticket from anybody, from the guy in the beach. Buy a ticket. Now the seaweed, they try cleaning the section of the beach where we did swim 1 time in the ocean, in the beach, but it was horrible. It's seaweed all over, and finding out that the seaweed is toxic. It is what do you call it? When it's decaying, it sends out a gas and it smells everywhere. But the section where they're not cleaning, it has about 5 feet of seaweed, and that's decaying in the hot sun. So it's a mess down there, and I think it's the north side of the island, but the south side, like La Ramona and Swana Island, has no seaweed in the Caribbean Sea. So this is some experience I'm sharing today on the live. We had the food was good. Hacienda. If anybody end up going to Grand Bavaro Princess, a 5-star, and you have the platinum, make sure you get your 20 minutes of hydro spa therapy. We didn't know we had that, and we met a guest there, and she ended up telling me about that, and we booked some. time, and we went there and it was awesome. Um, One thing about the Royal Holiday sales guy were pushy. We almost get caught. They want you to. It's a timeshare. No matter what you call it. They say it's a free gift room. Forget. There's nothing called free. Um, Tipping. Make sure you tip. When you tip, you get you open up a secret world of friendliness. And we had a late dinner at 9:30, and it was one of the chef's birthday. So we ended up singing for the chef, and she came out and she sang for us, and we danced, and the whole kitchen staff came out. I met the head chef, and it was good. The the salsa and the guacamole was awesome. Had nice flavor, nice taste. Um, Book all your restaurant early. So they booked up very fast. The time slot you want. Um, so we only did one. We did boogie a few times, but we didn't do no boogie again. But the traffic to get into the hotel was, oh my God, we ended up getting there maybe an hour in traffic, and it's a 20 minutes drive. So this is ranks bringing you some experience I went through. Definitely, I will update more. But as I say, um, do your own diligence and see what package you want. And if I will tell you about the VIP, don't waste your money on the VIP because there's nothing you could get the same service for paying $80, not 189. All right, so this is Ranks. Leave your comment. I'll answer any I have. Now, there's no just one more thing. There's $50 you have to pay on departure from Punta Cana. You don't have to pay that anymore. I think it's built in the ticket. Yes, we tip the bus driver. We tip everybody who service. We give them $1 or $2, and that goes a long way. Um, in Hacienda, we tip $6, so that they share. They pool. I think they pool the money. They pool the tip and they share it. I don't know at the end of the month, or whatever. But end up talk to your staff. Talk to who served you. Ask them the name. Um, Most of them could speak English because there's a requirement. You have to speak a little English to get into the hotel. So if something wrong with your room, reach out to the staff, call them right away. They will try to accommodate you. Oh, we tip our um, cleaning lady. We tip her maybe about $15. Every time I see she, I give her $5. So, and she made our room decorative because we were celebrating our anniversary and my son's 25th birthday, and the room was decorated. They make that swan with the towel, and she put flowers, and it was nice. She room always was clean. You don't have that no musty smell. The air condition worked this time. A lot of places we stayed, and the air condition was terrible, and sleeping. So you're there for 7 days. Enjoy. Um, if something wrong, ask to move their room. We it had a lot of bad reviews. Always have bad reviews. Um, you can't satisfy everybody, but you have to make your own decision what you need to do. Um, we stayed near the beach. We didn't. It was just 100 feet walk to the beach. But again, as I say, the beach is if you're going down for sunset and ocean or the beach, um, look at your resort and see how the seaweed. But it's terrible, and it's only going to get worse. It's only getting worse. So this is our fourth trip So there and the seaweed been terrible, but we ignore the seaweed, so we don't stay on the beach. Um, we hang out in the near the bar, have some drinks, and it was good. So leave your comment if you have any question about anything, concern about Punta Cana. I think 4 times we make us an expert. Thank you very much.